What was the first riff or song that made you want to play guitar?
Yeah, so when I was, I guess, 14, I was at my friend's place and walked by his older brother's room. And I heard something that I had never heard before. And immediately I was like, oh fuck, I need to learn how to play this. And that was the lead for Afraid to Shoot Strangers with Iron Maiden, which goes like... and so on.
Well, my dad played a lot of music in the house, so there was a lot that wanted me to play music. But I remember hearing "You Really Got Me" from the first Van Halen album, Van Halen 1. And that guitar sound really just, I really liked it a lot. And
it's a cool riff.
Yeah. It's a cover, I heard, but doesn't matter. It's still a cool riff.
What was the first riff you learned to play?
The first riff I learned to play was God of Thunder by Kiss from Destroyer, I believe it is. Yeah, something like that. It was actually my dad who showed it to me, and in the beginning I could only play with one finger, so it's like... And then when I learned to play with two fingers, I felt like, okay, now I'm getting somewhere. Was it anything in the beginning that you struggled with guitar-wise, like string skipping, pinch harmonic, Zakk Wylde style?
Since I was playing a lot of Iron Maiden in the beginning, I did a lot of like tremolo practice, you know. So that's one of the first techniques I got pretty good at. I realized, I need to practice using my right hand as well. But eventually, as you keep playing, you keep developing. So,
yeah, everything was hard in the beginning.
Like I said before, I was playing a lot of Iron Maiden when I started learning to play. And like obviously stuff like the Trooper. One riff that I found really tricky is Day Tripper with the Beatles.
Oh.
Just like... And I found it really difficult to get it right with open strings and all that. But it was good practice.
For me it was, as you say, Iron Maiden 2, The Trooper, and a lot of AC/DC, like the Riff Raff riff from the Power Age album. Like that, yeah. But I didn't play it as good back then. But it was good practice, and I like to play the riff a lot.
Like what really taught me to play riffs was when I was a little bit older and started listening to The Haunted. Because then I started practicing all the downstroking, like. And then I like learned how to use my right hand properly.
Yeah, when I was about 15, 16, I listened a lot to Avatar before I was in the band. My Shining Star. One of my favorite Avatar riffs to play is Hail the Apocalypse with the funny whammy bar.
That's on my list as well.
Also a riff called in the song All Which Is Black from the Schlacht album. You want to play that one?
Let's see if I can remember.
Something like that. I haven't played it for a long time, but it's
Me neither.
also one of my favorite riffs.
Another song on my list is Ready for the Ride. Because like when I first wrote it, it was just part of a like brutal death metal song that I made on the side for fun. And then the other guys heard it, and all of them were like, "Oh, we really need to do something with this."
Oh yeah, it's an amazing riff. I love that riff.
So the last riff for my list is from one of the new songs, When All But Force Has Failed.
Aha! Den grejen där.
Ja.
Uff.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really fun riff. Sounds amazing.
It's one of those riffs you gotta keep practicing to be able to play, as you can see.
Yeah.